Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Every Corner. It's Jason here again, and this week I'm going to be recording RL Burnside his 2004 release, A Bothered Mind. Alright, this is RL's 12th studio album, which would sadly be his last because he did pass away on September 1st of 2005. This is my first blues review, and that being said, I didn't know what to expect with this album, honestly. When I think of blues, I think of guys like B.B. King, and this is basically the same thing. So I was pretty pleased and just pretty happy. Basically this album has a blues and rock feel to it. I would say more rock actually. It's definitely interesting. On a lot of the tracks, I love the persistent just the drum beat, the guitar work and the bass work. It's excellent. It's just top notch, and it may even though the album feels raw and part of it feels live, part of it feels studio, it's still there, and it's very consistent, very good. This album is also remixed, which means there's a lot of kind of a hip hop feel, techno feel to it, which I personally don't like the techno music as much, but I can get around it when the guitar came in and all this stuff. So it's definitely interesting, definitely unexpected. All right, so I'm just gonna go through the tracks. There's 13 tracks, and then give you my opinion on each. Alright, so first, this album basically opens up with Detroit Boogie Part 1. And this talks about, to me, is just kind of a jam session. And it's just RL sitting in maybe a coffee shop, per se, down south somewhere, and just jamming with his friends and just having a good old time, laughing and just joking around. Definitely a very good way to start the album. Alright, the second song here is See What My Buddy Done. And to me, I love the consistent guitar work as the track goes on, especially. The meaning itself behind this song, and most blues songs for that matter, is rather confusing, but I think in this case it could be about one of RL's friends that gets in trouble, and just because he committed a crime, and he's just, look what my buddy done, he's innocent, It's a very good song, very catchy. The lyrics are very catchy as well, very good vocal work too. The third track here is Shake 'Em On Down. I love the rock and the hip hop feel and the rap feel on this track. I love the use of the steel pedal guitar. It makes the album feel more just modern, and it was produced in 2004, and that was the beginning of it. So very modern, very good overall. The meaning basically has sex written all over it, and honestly, hearing this for the first time, I didn't know that's what it was. And going back again, sure enough, it's right there. It's right in your face. Very good. Excuse me. The fourth track here is Going Down South. It's definitely a classic blues album, blues song. Definitely what I think of when I think of blues. I love the techno opening. It kind of moves into a great guitar solo at the opening, which is very good. Very it draws you in for sure. The meaning again is kind of confusing. I think the song is about a woman that RL loved at one point, and she's gone, and he's still in love with her and is still having some trouble getting over her. And it's a good song, kind of sad, maybe a little bit. Good song regardless, though. All right, the fifth song here is probably my favorite on the album. It is My Name Is Robert too, and that features Kid Rock. I love the twanging guitar opening. It's just in the hip hop feel to it for sure. It breaks up the album because it's fast. It's the first fast song on the album. I love that Kid Rock was part of it. It just is an interesting element. I wouldn't necessarily, Kid Rock is hip hop and country, so it's a great mixture, I would say. All right, the sixth song here is Someday Baby. I love the southern feel of this track. I love the harmonica especially. Harmonica in really any song for me kind of that tops it off. Again, the hip hop feel is definitely interesting. I love the rap type verse, and maybe when you listen to this album, if you do, you're not going to agree with me. It's hip hop. It's more just whatever. But I think it is, and I think it is especially interesting and very good. All right, the seventh song here is Go to Jail, and I love the drum, and the guitar work, especially throughout the song. It's one of those another jamming out songs. The lyrics are excellent, great vocal work, just great all over the place, and the meaning is very good. It's about maybe leaving someone or not leaving someone in jail, and just wanting to be there and wanting to be with that person forever, regardless of what happens in their if they're criminals or whatever. All right, the eighth song here is "Bird with a Feather." It's a classic blues song for sure. I love the acoustic guitar. It's the first time we actually hear that on the album. This song could be about RL missing a girl badly. It could also be about an incident that happened with him where he served 6 months in prison for killing a man over a game of dice. Is an interesting element to RL's life. I mean, again, the meaning is it could be different. So yeah. All right, the ninth song here is "Glory Be." It's a great beat. I love the piano and just the drum opening mixed with the hip hop. It makes it, for any person who likes, rock and rap together, this is your album, because this is especially this song for sure. But overall, this song could be about RL addressing his critics and about his lifestyle and how he had a struggle growing up. And the 10th song here is "Going Away Baby." I love the opening beat. It's very catchy. It'll draw you in for sure. It has a 90s kind of hip hop feel to that, like a MC Hammer or whatnot, I would say, which moves into a greater rock feeling song, or jamming again. I just love the guitar solo work on the album itself. It's very good. All right, the 11th song here is "Rolling and Tumbling." It's a great guitar work again, great hip hop feel, good vocals. It could be about, this is a personal song, could be about RL losing his father. He basically says, when I wake up in the morning, he's sitting on Daddy's knee, and well, here come baby, sit down on Daddy's knee, and then when he wakes up this morning, all I had was gone. So it could be about just his general lifestyle, and it's a good sentimental track, I would say. Like I said, great vocals. All right, the 12th song here, "Stole My Check." I love the harmonic and the drums in the opening. It really drew me in. It's a fast-paced song, what I like to hear from an album. It could be about the music industry stealing from artists and just how it's not right. And I would agree with that if that's the case, and I agree with that anyway. So it's definitely a good song. I would definitely check that one out. Alright, this album does close with Detroit Boogie Part 2. Again, it's kind of like Detroit Boogie Part 1. It's just a jam session. I love the awesome... It's kind of a lull at the beginning, and then it goes into a great guitar work. Could be almost considered hard rock or metal even. Just the way... It kind of sounds like a little bit of Motley Crue. And, yeah. So yeah, overall, I like the album a lot. I would give it a 10 out of 10 within the blues genre. I would actually consider this to be a great crossover album, candidate. If I had a choice, I both maybe rap, rock, hip hop, metal, or all three, rock, metal, hip hop for sure. And if you are a fan of blues, a fan of any of those genres, I would definitely check this album out. And thank you guys for watching this review. I will have a bunch up in the coming weeks, hopefully. I've got a whole list I want to do. And guys, please subscribe and like below and comment what you think. And have a nice day.